And the next function is the squeeze function. By using the squeeze function, we will be able to remove the unnecessary dimensions of an array. Now, let us take an example. Here, I just have taken array. An array has been created, but actually it's a 3D array, right? It's a 3D array. This 1, 2, 3 actually is a one-dimensional array, not even one-dimensional array. When you look at this simply the data elements, we do have just 3 data elements. That's it. No rows, no columns. But when you define the array, you defined it as a 3-dimensional array. Since it's the 3-dimensional array, it just is expected to have 3 pages and 2 pages are empty, and only in one page, the first page, we have 1 row with 3 columns. So actually all the other dimensions are immaterial here. This just simply is a vector. We don't require any dimensions added to this, right? For this, we should be able to delete or eliminate the unnecessary dimensions. Once again, we just have created an array. In this array, I have only 1 row with some elements. It is not even 2D. It simply is a vector with 3 elements. But when we define the array, unnecessarily we created this array into as 3-dimensional array. Now I don't want the other unnecessary dimensions, because unnecessary dimensions are going to add an overhead to the memory. In the memory, we've been provided with 3 dimensions, 3 spaces to store the array for 3 pages. Now I just need to remove all the unnecessary dimensions to reduce the overhead on the memory. So what I'll do is, I will use a function which is called squeeze. When you apply squeeze function on any array, the unnecessary dimensions will get removed. So I have created a 3D array, but in which I have only 1 row and 3 columns. Now here, all the other dimensions, axes, rows, columns are completely immaterial here. I'm going to remove them. What I'll do is, I will pass this array as an object into np.squeeze. np.squeeze is a function by using which I'll be able to squeeze. The moment I pass this array into squeeze function, the squeeze function is going to squeeze and reduce all the other unnecessary dimensions. Right after which, if you try to print a shape, arr.shape, this is the actual array with 3 dimensions, in which you will get 1, 1, 3. Okay, actually there is a 1 page, the 3-dimensional array, in which there is 1 page and there is 1 row and there are 3 columns. Now I'm doing, I'm squeezing this. Here, rows will be removed, columns will be removed, and the pages will be removed. Just elements will be present. You just can see, I do have a vector with 3 elements, that's all. No unnecessary dimensions involved here. By squeezing, we'll be able to remove some unnecessary dimensions, which actually are not necessary. Next function is split. By using the split, we will be able to split the array into multiple individual single arrays. Now let us see how the split is going to work. Now I just have created an array with an arrange function. You know what is arrange? When I say arrange 12, I'm going to create an array 0, 1, 2, so on 11. This is a vectored value. This is a vector of 0 to 11, for total 12 values. Now I'm reshaping. When I say dot reshape 3, 3, 4, what actually is going to happen? This will be reshaped into a 2D array in which I have 3 rows and 4 columns. The resultant array is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the array in which I do have 3 rows and 4 columns. This is a single array. But what I want to do is, I just want to use the split function. How you want to use the split function? In the split function, I just need to pass the array as a parameter, in which I would want to cut this array into 3 independent arrays over the axis 0. What is the axis 0? Axis 0 is the rows. Now, this total array, which actually has 3 rows in it, will be converted into 3 independent arrays taking row elements, row wise elements. So this will be one array, this will be the second array, this will be the third array. Now the split function actually takes three parameters. The first one is the array object, the second one is the number of pieces, rather the number of chunks that you would want to make in that array, create in that array, and axis 0. Here axis either it could be 0 or 1 or 2 depending on the dimensions. Here axis 0 meaning the row wise split will be done. Now right after which, if you want to print a sub array, what are you going to do is, initially we just are going to print the entire array. This is the entire array. I did not print it. I just want to print the split array. The split array is 0, 1, 2. You understand this? These are the arrays, okay. This is not an entire single array. This is one array because you just can see the angular brackets. This is second array and this is the third array. Okay, because the 2D arrays will have two angular brackets, right? So, if it is a single array, initially we will have an angular bracket and finally we also would have one more angular bracket. But here, for every row we'll have a couple of angular brackets to start with and a couple of angular brackets to close with. So that means each and every line here, each and every row here that is being shown on the screen actually is an array. So that is how we will be able to split. We also will be able to split column wise. I'll tell you. Now let us say this is, let us say this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is the array, right? Now I would want to split in column wise. What should I do? I should say split array is equal to np dot split, into which the passed arguments are the object of array that we have created, which is array, and write then in how many pieces you want to make it, how many chunks you would want to create. Total 4 columns. I would want each column, that is 4. Right after which I need to specify axis 1 here. Okay, axis should be equal to 1 and the resultant array will be 0, 4, 8. Second one will be 1, 5, 9, and the third one will be 2, 6, 7, and the fourth one will be 3, 7, 11. This is how we will be able to split the array into multiple chunks, where each chunk is an independent array here. This is how we will be able to use the split function.